All right, Detroit, we are back. So we are here at the beginning of the 2026-2027 regular season. Now, I'll give you guys another update on the lines that we got going here. So, first line, we're looking at definitely getting Crosby up there with Larkin and Raymond. So we should be able to get some good scoring out of these guys. We got Matt Duchene with Evgeny Malkin and Casper. We got the more veteran leadership here with Marco Casper for a year. Hopefully, Malkin doesn't drop any farther than he already did. We got Dylan Dubé, Noah Gregor, and Tyson Jost on the third line. Tanner Jeannot, Yakov Trenin, and Frankie Vetrano. Sitting on defense, we got Shea Theodore and Moritz Seider still. We got Wallander and Keandre Miller, Simon Edvinson, and then we brought up Christian Brodin so that he can start to grow in the NHL. That medium elite with max X factors will be nice for the future. So, sitting at goalies, we got UC Saros and Sebastian Cossa. Now, what I did look past was my coaching staff, so I'm going to start simulation here. I just went through and tried to hire some coaches. I didn't have an NHL associate or goalie coach, and I didn't have an AHL assistant coach, so hopefully they'll hire here in the next couple days. But what we're going to go ahead and do is just simulate about a week, see if we can get those guys hired, and get this season rolling. So we're just going to go ahead and go up to this Toronto game. Let's see, New Jersey did get a shootout win. So he did get hired as our AHL assistant coach. That's nice. Let's see if we can get those NHL coaches. Let's see, Tampa Bay. Okay, so we did get our NHL assistant coach. We just need a goalie coach. And there we go. We got our NHL goalie coach. So it only actually was one game without our coaches. Let's see, Tampa Bay here, 4-2 loss. That's a bit disappointing since they are divisional, but it's all good. 5-4 win over New York. So we're going to get like a month or two in here to simulation before we actually start paying attention to which games I am really paying attention to. I am just going to go make sure that we have auto rotate goalies back on, specifically so that we can not have our goalie get hurt over and over again, which would really suck. Let's see. So auto rotate goalies is on. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and just keep going ahead in simulation here. So I do expect this to be another playoff team. We got a lot of X factors. We got a lot of veteran leadership and some good players on the team. So hopefully we can push ourselves to another playoff appearance here. Get Brodin some good experience in the NHL here with some good players. Yeah, just grow the team, keep growing it. We keep on transitioning to that younger core. Now Cossa is injured. That's a little unfortunate. Let's just do assistant GM best roster. It's just going to pull up the best goalie from the AHL. Got another win there against Toronto. That's big. I like that. Game against St. Louis coming up here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, there we go. 6-0 win. That's what we like to see. We got Ottawa here, 6. They're 6-0. Matt Duchene fully healed, so that was a one-game injury. I think we're good here, so we can just continue. 4-3 shootout loss, but a 5-4 win, so 5-1-1 to start the season. How about Minnesota? We get another overtime loss, so we get another point out of that. That's really nice. 12 points out of a possible, what is that, 16? So that's a good start to the season. I'm going to take a small break here. I forgot to get myself some water, so I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Got it all figured out, though. We are back here. 5-1-2 to start off the season, so not too bad. Cossa going down to injury kind of sucks, but should be okay. Let's see how this next month goes. Got a couple divisional opponents here in Florida, Buffalo, Toronto. Took a 2-0 loss to the Islanders. Hopefully we can win the game against Florida. That would be big. We did take a point off them, but we gave them 2, which isn't ideal. How about Buffalo? Ooh, flat loss to Buffalo. Cossa is back to the lineup, so let's go ahead and go to roster moves. All right, so we want to go ahead and in the system with goalies. All right, so that looks good. NHL, we want to go ahead and send Boyer back down. So let's go ahead and do that. Edit NHL lines. There we go. All right. So everything looks good up here still. We just got to go ahead and toss Cossa back in that backup spot. So let's go ahead and get him there. And then let's go ahead and get in the AHL and make sure that Ulanov is taken out and that Boyer is back in. There we go. All right. So looking good now. We are back to full health. Let's go ahead and see. So 5-3-3, not great. And Cossa is injured again. Alrighty. Well, that was very short-lived. I don't know how he got injured, but let's go ahead and get Boyer up here. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. That's so weird. Did he even play a game? I don't know if he even played a game. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Boyer back in here. Apparently it's his turn to take a start. Has he started in the NHL? He has. It wasn't a great game, but hopefully he can be okay. Van Pottelberg, we got to get Ulanov back in there. Let's get Pottelberg as the starter. There we go. Alright, well, it's going to bug out, so I got to cancel really quick. And switch and switch. There we go. Alright, we do take a shootout win against the Rangers. That's nice. I don't mind giving them a point. They're not in our division. So let's go ahead and see. I would like to beat Toronto. That would be nice. All the other games, I'm not really too worried about winning or losing in regulation, and we lose to Toronto in regulation. Oh no. Are the Red Wings falling off? See, Blue Jackets, we take that win. So we're 8-4-3, not too bad here. 3-1 loss against Pittsburgh though, and Christian Brodin has been injured with a pulled groin. Our good young prospect defenseman is now injured. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get him replaced here. We'll go ahead and toss in Jared McIsaac. Not ideal, but got to deal with what we got to deal with. So let's keep going here. Arizona, 3-2 shootout loss, man. We're still technically in a playoff spot, but not looking too great. Jared Sims has been injured. That is the bottom line on the AHL, so we can just head coach replace player. That's fine with me. Injuries are really biting us here though. 9-5-4. Let's see. Edmonton 3-1 win. That's nice. How about Arizona? Can we take a game off them now? And we can't. 3-2 loss, but we are in the wild card spot. So we're pretty close with the Sabres here. We would like to take both of the games off the Sabres this month. That would be ideal. See, we got 2 against Colorado. Let's see how this goes. Sebastian Cossa is fully healed. So it says fully healed. So if he gets injured right away again, I'm going to be a little upset. So we got here. So back to goalies. Boyer, how you doing? You haven't been doing so good. Nah, you've been doing real bad, actually. Saros, you've been playing great. Good job, Saros. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, Boyer, you're playing real bad. Nope, you're not ready for the NHL. Cossa, get back in here. No longer injured. That's good to see. Let's go ahead and options. Go to roster moves. We got to get Boyer back down in the AHL. Hopefully he can perform down there. Let's go ahead and go back to goalies. NHL, we got Boyer. Actually, nope. Back there and just finish. Boyer back down to the AHL. Go to edit lines. We need to get him back as the starter in the AHL with Van Pottelberg as the backup. Let's go ahead and get that done really quickly. All right. Don't switch anybody yet. Ulanov out for Boyer. There we go. He should be able to do pretty good in the AHL. Let's see. We can go here. Full career stats. How has he been playing in the AHL so far? Really good in the AHL. So hopefully he can have a good year down there. Hopefully he can stay down there. Hopefully Cossa stays healthy now. We're going to have to cancel Sim again because of that AHL bug. Blues fired their head coach that early on into the season. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and get rid of this bug again. There we go. All right, we take a 6-5 win off of Colorado. That's big. Let's see if we can get that second one. That'll be nice. We can't. 5-3 loss. All right. Let's get to the end of the month. The games I'm really worried about here. Montreal, we have a next one that'll be a big game to win. Boston, Florida, 2 Buffalo games. Those are the ones I really want to win. All right, Christian Brodin, we got to get back in the lineup here. Let's go ahead and get him back in on defense. Jared McIsaac, thank you for stepping in. Brodin, you are back in. Now let's see. Brodin played 17 games. He was a -8. I mean, he's an offensive defenseman, so I didn't expect too much different, but he does fit best on line 1. I wonder if I could split these guys up. Maybe play like this. Theodore, Miller, Brodin, Sider, Wallander, Edvinsson. Interesting, interesting. Maybe even something like that. Theodore with Wallander, Miller with Edvinson, Brodin with Sider. Oh, Theodore with Brodin, Sider with Wallander. Let's see. What about Edvinson? Nah, yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Brodin and Theodore. That should be a heavy first line to handle. They got, I mean, he's got Heat Seeker, Elite Edges, Seeing Eye, Send It, Magnetic, Brodin with the Elite Edges, Seeing Eye, Heat Seeker, Magnetic, Tape to Tape, and Send It. Yeah, that should produce some points. That should really produce some points. All right, let's see. 5-3 win, 7-2 win. We're definitely scoring goals here. 4-1 win. See, how about Florida? This would be a big game to take. Let me take it. 5-4. That's big. All right, Buffalo. 4-3 loss. Unfortunate, but 15-8-4, not doing too bad. How about Anaheim? 6-1 win. That's nice. How about Buffalo? Take that second one against Buffalo. 4-3 win. Nice. Overtime win, which we give them a point. Not too great, but we're still ahead of them. St. Louis. 3-2 shootout loss. We take a point off of them. That's good. That's very good. How about Vancouver? How are they looking? 19-11-2. Good team, and we take that game. How about the Wild? What are we looking at here? 15-14-3. Take that game. How about Boston? Let's take this game. Let's take it. Let's just do it. 2-1 loss. All right. Well, 19-9-5. We did push ourselves to the top of the Atlantic Division in the Eastern Conference, so that's really nice. The Central is looking really competitive with 2 50-point teams already. That is big. 38 points being all the way down there. That is rough. They're not even in contention. That definitely hurts. Let's go ahead, and we are about 33 games through the season. We're going to take a look at points, see how people are doing. Sidney Crosby, great free agent acquisition there. We knew he was going to get points. He's got 38 in 33 games. That's really nice. 35 for Raymond and 35 for Larkin. So that top line definitely producing. We've got Sider with 26 points plus 16. That's good. Malkin up there at 24 points. He's a goal scorer for us. That's good for the second line. Matt Duchene -3 on that second line, but Malkin's a +3, so don't know really how to assess that. +10 for Wallander. That's really good. +11 for Keandre Miller. What are we looking at here? Casper on that second line is a -6, only 9 points in 33 games. So realistically, I wouldn't mind moving someone like Casper for a better second line player. I think he's just not really getting the performance we need out of a second line player. Brodin, 7 points in 27 games. He's a rookie, so it's tough to judge that fully. But other than that, I think we're looking like we're on the up. I think maybe just a Marco Casper might be something we want to look and move. So let's go ahead, and we're going to look to see if there's anyone better we could actually work with other than Marco Casper. Let's go ahead and go into a player search. He's just not getting us any points. We need a little bit more point production on that second line than 9 points in 33 games. Because you're talking, that's only, he's maybe on pace for a 33 or like a 35 point season. That's not good for the second line. So looking for forwards here. Player role, we're looking for second line forwards. Since we're giving up a young player, we don't want to go too old, but we're not going to just do a 1-for-1 with another young player. I mean, we could. I'm willing to give up some draft picks for it, but let's make that cap at 27. Now, overall, I just want to make a minimum of like an 85. Just so that we guaranteed get an upgrade from Casper. So let's go ahead and 85. All right, let's see what we got here. So we're looking at... We do got some decent players in here. Let's see, where does... Now, let's see, does... Yeah, so Casper falls there. So anyone underneath we theoretically could get as a 1-for-1. Now, I'm not against going after one of these 3 players. Now, we've got, like, Marco Rossi. That's not a bad option. He's got 25 points in 34 games. That's pretty good. Another two-way forward, so he could help defensively. That's not a bad option there. We could go 1-for-1. Dylan Holloway, 2020 first round, 14th overall, two-way forward, same kind of thing. What's he looking like? He's got 21 points, but he's a -15. So far, Marco Rossi. But I was also looking up here. I wouldn't mind giving up a little bit to really get a stud player. Now we have Leo Carlson here. When was he drafted? 2023 first round, 3rd overall playmaker. Now, he has 19 points. He's very young. He's 22 as well. Medium elite, but he's already 87. So you're looking at, we wouldn't have to give up too much to upgrade to someone like Carlson. He's on the same year as Casper, so probably about the same type of contract. What What about someone like Ladislav Netarost? 85 overall, medium elite, 20 years old, 21 points so far. He's a power forward. That would be goal scoring on the second line. Let's see, Teratukin, Pavel Teratukin, that's 30 points. He was a first overall pick. He's got great face-offs as a left wing. That's interesting. Teratukin might not be a bad option. Marco Rossi's already on a big boy contract. Leo Carlson doesn't look bad. He's got, what X factors? Send it, shock and all, puck on a string, and heat seeker. As a center, what are his face-offs at? Only 78. Ladislav Netarost has elite edges, no contest, crease crasher, and bouncer. That's not a bad option. He's got good shooting, decent defense, decent puck skills. Netarost isn't a bad option. What about Teratukin? What was he? Elite edges, quick draw, great face-off ability as a left wing. That's interesting. No contest, shut down, and tape to tape. So that's someone like, he's a left wing, but we could toss him on center on like the penalty kill. I don't think he's going to get too many points for us. What about Bobby Waite? Max X factors, Schneip magnetic, make it snappy, 1T, close quarters, and wheels. That's a point getter right there. 28 points in 32 games. 91 shooting across the board. That's a point getter. Now, he is signed long-term at a heavy contract. Let's see. I don't think I have the cap space to take him straight up with Casper and some draft picks. So let's see. Casper, I do have the money. I actually do have the money. So that's 6 years at 6.2. I mean, I won't have to sign Casper. So that's some money I get to save. What about, so how many people have 1 year left that I definitely want to re-sign? Let's see, we're looking at Crosby, we're not re-signing. Duchesne, we're not re-signing. Malkin, we're not re-signing. Cheap. Let's see, anyone that's not cheap at 1 year left? No, I mean, they're all cheap. Theoretically, I could take him, but at the same time, then like I probably wouldn't be able to re-sign Larkin when his come up. Let's see, any 2 years that are going to be heavier than what they are now. What about 3 years? Brodin is definitely going to be much heavier than he is now. I just don't think the 6 years for Brock or for that guy is really going to be effective for me. I think it's going to be one of these really, really young guys that I'm going to have to make the decision on whether or not I can re-sign them or not. So like Netarost, Teratukin, Kasparaitis. Actually, I haven't looked at Kasparaitis yet. Let's see. So he's 2024 first round, 3rd overall. No zone abilities, but great penalty killer right there. Two-way forward. Great puck skills too. Great penalty kill, great. Kasparaitis. I think I want to go for him. Let's see. Trade for asset. I think I want to go for Kasparaitis for Marco Kasper. So, let's see what we got here. Marco Kasper, toss in. Now, values are kind of close, but not quite. And I think Kasparaitis is going to turn into a better player than Marco Kasper. So, but I want point production. Oh, this is so challenging. Okay, let's see. So, just sort by overall again. Let's see. So, Holloway, he's got 21 points. That's not bad. Two-way forward. He's got good face-offs. Leo Carlson, 19 points. What was one of those guys? Lindbach? Per Lindbach, 23 points. It's not a bad option. He's only got 1 year left, so I don't have to re-sign him if I don't want to. Marco Rossi, 25 points. Player type is two-way forward. Jacob Perreault, 27 points. He's a sniper. 2 years left at 4.7. I could afford him. Peyton Krebs, Matty Beniers? Ooh, Matty Beniers maybe. Nah, 14 points, no. Anton Lundell, he's got 21 points. I'm looking for a guaranteed point producer. Let's see. So 34 points for Teratukin. I don't mind that guy at all. All right, let's go for Teratukin, actually. Trade for asset. Here we go. Teratukin for Marco Kasper. They don't want Kasper. They don't want to give up Teratukin, but I think I'm a playoff team, and I think I will be for a while. So let's see. Do I have any contracts I don't like? Let's see. Years left. Do I have any contracts I really don't like? What defenseman do they have that I might be able to replace Theodore for? Let's see. They don't have any. Wow, they have nothing. Oh, Jacob Chitrin. That's not awful. I could grab Chikrin. And then I could actually get a pick back from them. Shea Theodore and Chikrin. So I'm downgrading a little bit on Theodore, but not by much. I'm upgrading on Kasper. And I probably could get a pick out of this. Let's see what I can do here. Could probably get a second round pick out of that. Potential X Factor player. Kasper and Theodore for Teratukin, Chikrin, and a second rounder. I'm going to try it. Trade rejected. Doesn't meet block needs particularly well. So... let's see. Just to really clarify it, let's try and give in 2 7s. See if that just helps with their block needs. No. Skaters matching block. Who all do they want? I don't want to give up rights. Top 6 man, but I could. You know what? Let's toss him in there. Rights equals out a second rounder. Trade rejected still. All right, let's see. So I don't have a first rounder for this year. I guarantee I... Oh, wait, I do have a first rounder. I have a first for this year as well, and a lot of picks. You know what? Let's toss in, like, Nashville's second for next year. I'm okay with giving that up. There we go. All right, we made that upgrade for Kasper. We should get some more point production out of that second line. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got Teratukin that we need to slot in here now. So go ahead and Vetrano, you're back down, and Teratukin. So Malkin did drop to an 83, which does not look good for us. So Teratukin here, let's substitute in all lines. Boom, +3. That should really help that second line. And we still have the young guy with the veterans here. So go back to defense. Brodin is up to an 82 already, which is really nice. He's growing quick. How about Chikrin up there with Brodin? What does that look like? There we go. Sider and Brodin. Let's see. Yeah, Chikrin and Wallander and Miller. How about... Yeah, let's go Wallander, Chikrin, Miller, and Edvinsson, Brodin with Sider. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. What about power play? We got something missing on the power play here. Sider, Chikrin, Crosby, Duchesne, Malkin. Interesting. Larkin, Raymond, Teratukin, Brodin, Wallander. Actually, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Okay, I'm good with that. Even strength. All right, so I think we're good set up that way. We got even more X factors here. And same thing with Teratukin. I think he makes us better for this year. Then we should clear up some money space. He should get better. We can clear up some money space when Crosby doesn't sign, Duchesne and Malkin all don't sign, to get Teratukin up on that first line. And then we can sign a second line with the money freed up from them. Okay, I do like that a lot. And then, yeah, okay, I'm good with that. Let's see how this team plays out. All right. So we offloaded Kasper. We got him out while his value was still good. So I am a fan of that move specifically. And I don't mind giving up that second round pick. That's not a big deal to me. I still have a second round pick. As you guys could see, I loaded up on picks. All right, let's get through January and see where we're sitting. So We do have a game against Toronto this month, Montreal, Ottawa. But that's it. Those are the 3 games we're on watch for. We definitely want to win those games in regulation. Let's see. Toronto. Good team here. Win in regulation. Shootout loss. Overtime win against Carolina. Can we take another win? 5-2 loss. Win against the Flyers there. How about the Sharks? What can we do against them? Overtime win. Nice. 22-10-6. Not bad. Jared Sims, you know what? I'm just going to continue. He didn't really have potential, and he's our bottom line. He's 66 overall, so I'm not too worried about him. Let's see. Pittsburgh, a god-awful team, and we lose. They are god-awful. They're 11-28. All right, guys, come on. Get back to the winning ways here. Moritz Seider is injured. Oh, that hurts. All right. February 10th as well, so we're only halfway through the month. We got the last half of the month to deal with no Seider here. All right, so Chikrin up with Brodin. Kendry Miller up with Wallander. Let's go ahead and get McIsaac back in here. All right, that kind of hurts, but I mean, I think we built our defense decent enough to where that's a 90 and an 85, so I think that still looks good. Extra lines here. What do we got? Shootout. Raymond, Larkin, Crosby, Malkin. Let's go ahead and toss Duchesne there. There we go. He's already on him. Works out for me. All right. All right, Winnipeg. 9-4 win. That's what we'd like to see. All right, let's see. Anaheim here. About a 500 team. Take a win. That's really good. Don't care about giving them a point. We just want these wins. We want these wins however they come. 4-2 loss. Calgary, under 500 team. We're losing to the bad teams. This is crazy. We're beating good teams and losing to bad teams. Pittsburgh, we have to take this, right? 14-32. Come on. 4-1 win. Okay, Vancouver, decent team to beat if we can beat them. And now Matt Duchesne is injured. Holy crap. All right. Tyson Joseph's performing at the beginning of the year. Get him up there. Vetrano up on the 3rd line, and this is what I was meaning about. We built really decent depth. Scratched, we still have Anderson, 81 overall that we can toss there. Elias Anderson. So I do still like this team still looks pretty decent. I don't like Jost there on the 2nd line, but injuries come and go. Can't really do anything about it. Vancouver, we still take the win with him being injured, so that's nice. Let's go ahead. We are going to have some people to put back in the lineup here after the first week. We've got Seider who's coming back, and then yeah, right there, Matt Duchesne is coming back early. So let's go ahead and get Duchesne back in here. We're just going to sub out Anderson. Let's see, Scratched. He's a center. Get Duchesne back in there. There we go. And then we can just swap here. And then Jost up for Vetrano, Tyson Jost. So there we go. Got the forwards back to where they are. Hopefully Seider will be back. There we go. Seider is fully healed before the next game. That's really nice. So we are good there. Let's go ahead and get Seider back on that defensive pairing. So McIsaac, you're coming out for sure. Get Seider back in there. There we go. All right. So then we have Seider with Brodin. Is that how we had it? It's got to be how we had it. Yeah, right there. Chikrin with Wallander and Edvinsson with Miller. There we go. Okay. So I think we're looking good. How is Teratukin doing with us so far? He's at 40 points. 10 points in 16 games. He's a +1. So definitely getting some more production than Marco Kasper was getting us. Dylan Larkin is at 50 points. So is Crosby. Both are at 50 points. What about Raymond? He's at 52. So they're definitely doing good up there. What's Malkin at? He's at 35 and 49. So that's not bad. Duchesne is at 30 and 48. So I think they're doing good. I think we're a much better defensive team than offensive team, but defense wins championships. That's the age-old saying. So we'll go ahead and see. Seattle Kraken. We do take a 4-2 win off the Kraken. That's really nice. 30-14-6. We're looking pretty good here. See, Chicago, that's another win. Buffalo, big game here. And then Tampa Bay, big game. Let's take those. 3-2 loss against Buffalo. We're giving points to our divisional opponents, which I don't like. New Jersey, take the win, and Tampa Bay, we take the win. That's really nice. So, let's see, Nashville 500 team. We should be able to take this. Pittsburgh Penguins, it took them this long to fire their coach. Would not have taken me that long. 5-3 win. All right, let's keep this going. 5-2 win. There we go. We scored 5 goals in the last 4 games. Took a point off of San Jose. I like that. How about Seattle? Let's do this. William Wallander had a same game injury, but he's back. That's fine. And a 6-2 win against the Seattle Kraken. So let's see where we're sitting in the whole league. We do have a team running away at 40, 13, and 5 are the Avalanche, but we are second in the entire NHL. So we're looking like a pretty good team. Let's go ahead and get up to the trade deadline. All right, 5-2 win against Vegas. That's nice. How about Edmonton? Connor McDavid. 3-1 loss. Hard to keep them off the scoreboard. Let's see. And then Carolina, we'll go ahead and jump into that game. Simulate it really quick. Let's see how the last game before the trade deadline goes. Go ahead and check out stats again. And then we'll hop into the trade deadline. So, first period. We scored 3 goals. Duchesne, Teratukin, and Malkin. So we got 2 power play goals that period. That's really nice. Second period. Ooh, they score 3. We get 1 back with our offensive defenseman. Third period. And they just come back and fire on us. Bedard had a hat trick just in the third period. Ouch. And we take a loss there. Bedard, wow. So Kosa was doing pretty good through 2 periods, but gave it up to Bedard in the third. It's all good, though. Not quite a divisional opponent. We'd like to take some points, but should be okay. Let's go ahead and see where we sit after that. We are still at 8 points up in the division, and we're still sitting at, oh, wow. That division is actually really heavy. 89 points, 86, and 83 just in that division. Wow. That division's looking real good. Wow. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and hop into the trade deadline, see if there are any random players on the block that look really good to us. We're definitely a buyer here. And let's see, any big moves we want to make to really beef up our offense. Now, like a Malkin, I wouldn't mind moving for a second-line center. Like a Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He does have 3 years left. I don't want to pay him until he's 36. He could drop off. Let's see, Dylan Strome, though. That's a center. 30 years of age, 85, only 1 year left, and they only want a top forward prospect in return. I think we go after Dylan Strome here. Let's check and see how this works out. So they want a top forward prospect. Now let's see. Skaters matching block. Who do we have? Emery, I don't want to give up. He's grown to a 78. Okay, yeah, we're not giving this guy up. He's going to be something for sure. Wow, his shooting category is crazy already. Let's see. So, let's see. Do we have any actual top forward prospects other than Emery? I mean, we're not giving up Teratukin. I don't think we do. Emery is kind of the only one, but I'm definitely not giving up Emery. So let's toss in Malkin, and let's just see. So the value's a little bit on their side. Let's see. Do we have any AHL players they wouldn't mind getting other than Emery that have a little bit of value? Let's see. Soderblom, Bonk, Suglobov. I wouldn't mind moving Soderblom. I don't think he's really going to grow. Let's see. If I toss in Soderblom, what does that do? Washington has more than 40. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. Let's see if we have any draft picks that they want that we could even this out with a little bit. They don't want any draft picks. They want next year's. So let's see, what about 2 7ths and a 6th? See if we can get that to go through. Malkin and 2 7ths and a 6th for Strome. Upgrade on Malkin for the remainder of this year. Now Malkin, I mean, he's got 47 points. Strome has 41. 84, 80, 87. But Malkin has those X factors for the No, I don't think Dylan Strome is the option there. Let's see if there's anyone. You know what? I think we're going to have to try and get value back for Malkin. I don't want to give up too much. So let's just go to centers. Let's grab Malkin. And let's just scroll through the NHL. Arizona wants him. Arizona's the best team, one of the best teams in the league. Anyone we could grab back? I mean, we don't want Casper. Reinhardt? No, we don't want that contract. All right, so no one on Arizona. Boston, I don't want to trade him in division, so Boston and Buffalo are no-goes. Let's see. We got incoming trade offer. First round pick for Dante Fabro. No, thank you. Definitely not doing that. Dallas Stars, I wouldn't mind trading him to. Who do they have? Let's see. Just as centers, I mean, Kempe. He's got 3 years left, so I don't want that heavy of a contract. Let's see. Wow, they have a stacked center depth. But I mean, Rupe Hintz, yeah, I can't go there. Let's just check forwards. Yeah, I mean, they have Rupe Hintz and Jason Robertson. I don't think I can do anything with the Dallas Stars. No, I'm not going to be able to do anything with the Dallas Stars. Let's see, anyone else that wants him? Florida Panthers, that's in division. I'm not doing it. The New Jersey Devils, interesting. Let's see what they got for centers. Someone like Hishe. I mean, that's a loner for sure, but that's a really heavy player. No, I can't go after him. I mean, Igor Sharangovich. It's not an upgrade. No, nobody from the Devils. The Rangers, that's a potential. I know they have Lafreniere. Do they really not have Lafreniere anymore? Maybe he's a winger. Zibanejad isn't... no, I don't want 8.5 for 4 years. No, no one from the Rangers. Don't want to go in division with the Senators. I mean, if I'm taking a better center, maybe I don't even mind doing that. So we're looking at here. Batherson. Ooh, Batherson might not be a bad option. 46 points. That's not too bad. Let's see. 46 points. He's got great stats. Drake Batherson might not be a bad option. It's only 1 year left. Let's see if we can maybe make this work somehow. Ottawa would be over cap. He's only got 1 year left. I can retain salary. I'm not worried about that. Ottawa would be barely over cap, huh? Yeah, literally. I mean, I can retain that much. They're still over league max. There we go. Okay, that's league approved. But that's still heavily skewed. Let's see. They want Emery, Soderblom. Ottawa would have more than 45 skaters, so we'd have to make up for it in draft picks. Let's see, do they want any draft picks? They do. So what about a third, a fourth, and a fifth? Makes it a little more even. They want all of it. Let's see. Trade rejected. What if I take off the fifth from this year and I add in like another third from next year? Or maybe even, yeah, let's try to add in another third from next year. Value on the table is too far off. So what about 2/3 and... I don't need 3 seconds. Arizona's a good team. Let's give them a second. Okay, what about 2 seconds as well? My second. We still have Nashville's. There we go. All right, we upgraded on our second line center. So our second line should be producing a bit better. All right, so I think we're good on trades. I don't think we need to worry about trading any more players. So let's go ahead and get out of the deadline. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have the line set the way they want with Batherson on the second line. All right, it's going to take a while to get out of this sim. There we go. All right, so 37, 17, and 7. Pretty good record so far. Very good record, actually. And then let's go ahead and get Batherson on that second line. That should be an upgrade. He still has X factors, so it shouldn't hurt too bad. There we go. We have a full +5 line. Hell yeah. Okay. So now we can put Duchesne down the middle with 82 face-offs. Okay. I'm good with how that looks so far. 40 points. We got 46. Teratukin at 48. We have Larkin up at 63, Raymond up at 60, and Crosby up at 65. That's nice. Bottom two lines still look good. What about defense here? So, Chikrin, no. We want Brodin up on that first line here. There we go. All right, so Brodin, 26 points. Not bad. Sider has 43. That's a big year for Sider. Let's go ahead and take a look at the goalies. Easy Saros playing good, 28 wins so far, and Sebastian Cossa playing good. So if we can keep those goalies healthy, that looks really good for us. Let's go ahead and keep this simulation going. We're going to go ahead and get to the end of the year in this video, and potentially some playoffs. So let's see how we're looking. So let's get the rest of the month of March done. Let's go ahead and see how we can do. So 60 wins is out of the question, obviously. How about the Rangers? We do get a point off them. I like that. We don't want to let them get to overtime with us. Oh, and we're losing against bad teams. I just don't get that. Tampa Bay we beat. Capitals we beat. What about the Rangers? Get another point out of them, at least? 2, nice. 40, 18, and 8. We're looking really, really good here. Nashville Predators, even team. We take that. Malachi Boyer, our prospect goalie, has been injured. Just head coach replaced. That's fine. It's an NHL goalie. Boston, we take the win. 42, 18, and 8. We are a great team this year. We do take a regulation loss against the Panthers, who are 9 points behind us. Not too bad. We need to stop taking regulation losses here, though. Montreal, we do take a win against. Ottawa, I would like to win against. We take a loss again. So we've lost 3 out of our last 4. Winnipeg, we stomp on. 44, 21, and 8. We are 8 points up on our division. Wow, the Jets are 47, 13, and 13. They are running away. That division is impressive. Almost 300-point teams in one division. All right, let's see how the end of the season works out. Now, we don't even have ourselves guaranteed. How have we not clinched a playoff spot at 96 points? 14? I mean, so we win 1 or 2 more games. We definitely clinch a playoff spot. So let's go ahead and take this game and let's just do it. There we go. Clinch the playoff spot. Still got a lot of games to work with. Dallas, we take a loss. Malachi Boyer. Grand Rapids, we can go ahead and best lines. That's fine with me. Let's see. Tampa Bay here. We take another win against them. We've won our last 3 games against them. I think with that win, we probably clinch our division. Yes, we do. We do clinch our division there. Chicago, we take a win against as well. Noah Gregor. All right, so let's edit lines manually here. All right, so can Vetrano take face-offs? No. So Yakov Trenin has to go to the second line. We have to pull in, who was it again? Yeah, Anderson, I'm good with pulling in here. There we go. Still not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and stop simulation because it's bugged out. Let's see. Frank Vetrano has been injured. All right, so we're going to have to make some roster moves. Oh, no, we got Charlie Coyle who we can toss in there. So still not too bad. Let's go ahead and get Charlie Coyle in there. There we go. All right. Charlie Coyle is now in on our 4th line. That's not too bad still. Cancel that sim. All right, we've taken 2 losses in a row. See, we're at 104 points. Wow, they have a 51, 15, and 14. They've only lost 15 games in regulation. That is incredible. The Jets are a great team. All right, but we did clinch our division. Let's go ahead and see. We got a game against Washington here. We do have a chance at a 50-win season. Let's see. And we take the game against Washington. Let's see if we get a 50-win team here. Philadelphia Flyers. Let's see how this game plays out. First period is 2-0 Philly. Second period, 3-0 Philly. And we do get 3 back here, but it's too little too late. 49-win team, so nothing to complain about there. We got a 106-point season, so great season there for the Red Wings. And we are back to the playoffs in first seed in the Eastern Conference, I think. Yep. First seed in the Eastern Conference. Wow! 3 50-win teams in the Central Division. What? 5 90-point teams. That is incredible. Wow. How bad did the Penguins finish? Ooh, 27, 52, and 3. They lost 52 games. Well, Penguins should get first overall pick. Wow, that's bad. They're going to get their next Sidney Crosby. It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, we're just going to hop right into the playoffs here. Actually, you know what? A bit of a shorter episode. We have the Philadelphia Flyers, which we've lost 2 games to in a row. So that's interesting. Let's see what we're looking at here. Chikrin is still in, so we're good. But we've lost 2 games to Philly in a row. A 3-1 loss and a 5-3 loss. So this should be an interesting first round. But we're going to hop into the first round in the next video. We're going to get playoffs and off-season done in the next video. I will catch you guys next time. We'll also do an off-season wrap-up at the beginning of the next video. So, or like a end-of-season wrap-up. So, all right, I will catch you guys in the next one when we come back for the 26-27 playoffs.